Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're taking a look at the GOLABS 300 watt portable power station. Alright everybody, welcome back. So I got a deal on these for you today. Normally these are on sale. Normally these are $2.99, so essentially $300. And that's kind of in line with the standard, about $1 a watt pricing. But today, and for the next week, these are going to be $239.99. So I have the link down below. You can check them out. And I think these are a really good value. These come with premium LiFePO4 battery cells, okay? That's lithium iron phosphate. And it's a type of lithium ion battery that uses LiFePO as a cathode material and the graphitic carbon electrode with the metallic backing as the anode. So they're safer and they'll last you a whole lot longer. In other words, more cycles out of this battery. You'll get to use it more times. LiFePO batteries offer about 2,000 cycles or about 10 years battery health. This also has a built-in fire-safe enclosure inside and overheating protection. As usual, they come with a 300 watt pure sine wave AC outlet for sensitive devices like your laptops, radios, anything that needs to be recharged that might be sensitive, CPAP. And it will protect those devices by producing clean, stable electricity with a pure sine wave. So I'm going to show you really quick what's on it, and we're going to test it all out. I'm going to plug some stuff into it. We're going to put it outside and see how the charger works on it for a solar panel. You will need to buy a solar panel separately for these. You cannot. This doesn't come with a solar panel, so you will need to buy one. I'm just using a small 60 watt one today from some company that I got it from a while back. So we're going to try that out too. But I want to show you what comes on these first of all. First of all, you have your power on and off here. I'm going to turn that on for you. There you go. And the battery is at 100%. I did charge it up. I used the wall charger, and it does come with a wall charger here. Okay. I used the wall charger. It was about 65% when I got it, or 63 around there. It was done in about under an hour. So it does charge fairly quickly. The nice part about this is you can turn what you need on and off, or you can turn them all on at once. Some of the other power stations don't have that ability to do that. So if I just want, say, my USB outlets on here, I just push them, hold it, and it's on. See? There you go. If I want my AC on, push it and it's on. Same with the DC. So I have my choice. I can run all three, and you notice how it's going down now because the inverter is running, the hours it'll run. So we'll turn that off and put it back up. And you got about, what, 99 hours on just the DC running and the USB running without anything plugged into it yet. So I like that too. It shows you the watts you're getting out and your hours left to run. You have a nice little graphic display for the battery here. Kind of a handy little system all in all. So these will accept the grounded plugs, as you can tell. I know somebody asked me recently because it looked weird. The plug looked weird because I think it's a plug designed to use both the EU and the American style plugs. If it takes the regular, plugs for the United States, and it does. That's no problem. So when you're done with them, you can just turn them off. Kind of neat. You do have your PD outlet here, your output with your USB-C. That's a 60 watt out. You have a 3.0 USB here, another 3.0 and another 3.0. That's out for the USB-C, and then two 3.0 outlets for regular USB charging. You do have your two 300 watt max pure sine wave inverter plugs. And remember, that is a cumulative thing. So if you plug in something that's 200 watts here and 200 watts here, it's not going to work. If it's 150 and 150, there's your 300, and that's good. Got a max top out of about like a surge of about 375 from what I saw when I was able to turn things on. Your DC outlets, you've got your two plugs here, the 5.5 millimeter plugs. You do have an input right here, which is for your solar panels or your charger or whatever. This does come with a car charger for your cigarette lighter plug. You see, little 5.5 millimeter plug there. I will always suggest that when you're charging these, okay, that you keep your vehicle running. In other words, if you're going from campsite to campsite, plug it in, charge it. Do not charge these just with your car sitting there. You'll kill your battery. And a lot of times, your car will have a cutoff, so the cigarette lighter adapter won't work when the engine is off. Mine doesn't, my Jeep doesn't, but it all depends. You also have this plug here for your longer cigarette type adapter plugs, if you have one that's a little bit longer. But it's also cool because you can plug something in here in the 12 volt outlet, and also plug another thing in this one here, and you kind of have two cigarette lighter plug adapters. So that's kind of handy. And you also get a solar panel adapter here. Let me show you these real quick. This is the MC4 charging connectors that come off a lot of your current popular solar panels right now. If you just have a 5.5 millimeter plug like we're going to use today, that's fine too. You can still do the input. That will plug in here, and you'll plug that into your panels. It isn't an extremely long cord, but you can probably make do pretty well for a camping type situation or emergency type situation. You'll just place the stuff outside. Let me turn that off because it does gray itself out after a while. So you will be able to plug that in, no problem. So far, I have put this through its paces just using it this last week in my garage here. I ran my little Amendment 1 radio off it for a while. I've run a fan off it for a while. I've charged a bunch of different things on here. And I've been really impressed. It seems to work very, very well. It does what it's supposed to do. Charges things up quickly. I do like having the 3.0 USBs there. That is good for a quick charge. And I have plugged in a few other things. So what I'm going to do is back out the camera a little bit. And I'm going to show you a bunch of stuff plugged in here and how it works and what you can run off it. Alright, so I got a bunch of stuff plugged in here. Some of you have seen this other stuff plugged in when I'm doing other tests. One of the things I noticed about this, and it kind of was a little unnerving at first, is your hours here will drop dramatically when you turn things on. And you'll think, uh-oh, is there something wrong with my battery? Is that going to go to zero? It isn't. It's just a little bit slower in the pickup, of the energy being drawn. It will go to a certain level, and it will stabilize off. And you'll see that. So don't think there's something wrong with your unit if it drops when you've got all this stuff running down to, instead of 99 hours, to like 5 or 4 hours. Nothing wrong with it. So what we have plugged in here is a 12-volt fan here. And this is plugged in here. I have my tablet plugged into this plug here. I have my cell phone plugged into that plug there. And of course this little refrigerator, it's on refrigerate, it's not on heat. And I've got that plugged into there. So slowly what I'm going to do is turn all these devices on. The first thing I want to turn on is your AC outlet. And watch how it drops from here. See? And I don't know if you can hear that. I can show you the back to show you it's running. See the green LED? So you see it's dropped to around 6 hours there. It's steady, draws about 49 watts. And that's a nice thing too, is it gives you a cumulative total of watts right there between all devices. So let's say we want to charge our phone and tablet. We turn on the USB. And that takes us to 60 watts. And now we've got 5 hours running on there. Okay. Now let's say we want to put the fan on, and I apologize in advance for any wind noise. I'm going to try and turn this away so it doesn't blow into the camera. Whoop. Wrong button. There we go. So you can see how convenient this would be for, say, a camping trip where you want to keep some drinks cold, charge your devices, and also have your system set up so that you've got your fan going here and maybe cooling yourself off inside your tent. Very, very handy. Also handy for power outages and emergencies. You see how the battery is staying steady at 99. It's telling you all this will run for about 4 hours, and your total wattage is 66 watts. So all in all, very impressed. I got this up to about 175 watts. I haven't taken it to 300 yet, honestly. Really just didn't have anything that I had that could plug in to do it that quickly. And I got to say, I'm impressed with it. It works very, very well. And as we turn things off, now I want you to watch this. We're going to turn off our DC port first. Okay? So there goes our fan. And the DC controls this plug and these. Okay? Now we're going to turn off our little refrigerator here, our mini fridge. Now you'll see it really drop. And you'll see the hours start to climb up. And they are a bit slow when they do that. There's nothing wrong with that. That's just how this one counts it and works. You're drawing 11 watts, 9 watts between these two here. And you've got that going there, going back up to 16, 17, 18 hours. And that will eventually settle at around 40 hours or so, I believe. So what we're going to do next is I'm going to take this over to where I have my solar backup power for my garage here. And what I'm going to do is plug in the solar panel. Now again, we have had like a month of wind and overcast weather out here in the desert. It's a very overcast day. It's a good day to test something like this to see how much you can draw in and show you that solar panels will work even when it's not bright and sunny out. So we're going to plug that in. We're going to try it out and see how well that charges it up. And I just have a little generic 60 watt foldable solar panel over here. Let me see if I can get it around without bumping the camera. So we're going to put it outside on the side of the house here, and give it a try. All right, I kind of have it zoomed in here. It's very, very windy out there on and off today. And I said it was cloudy and overcast, and now the sun's out. It's making me out to be a liar. Anyway, as you can tell, I do not have that in an optimal position. You can probably see the tail end of the solar panel right over here. I don't have it in an optimal position, and it's only getting 7 watts in because it is still pretty cloudy out. If I can give you a look up at the mountains there, you can see there's a lot of dust and clouds and crud in the air. So it gives you an idea what this can pull in even on a cloudy, crummy, overcast day. It's still doing pretty good. I'm going to give you a look at the setup here, how I've set it up for this particular video. You can see we're at 98%. And I'll walk you around it really quick and show you how I have it set up. It's just sitting on a chair right here. So let me back out and show you how it is. So this is just sitting right at my garage door. Now on a normal sunny day you'd be getting a whole lot more than 7 watts in from that panel. But just sitting at my garage door here. And there's the panel out there. And as you can see, it's not in the sun at all. It's, you know, the sun's right about there. And I'm back here in the shade behind my garbage can that I had to roll out. So all in all, doing pretty good for, you know, pretty obscured panel. So that's the setup. It is charging it up, and I gotta say I'm pleased with the results so far. I did put another 60-watt panel on this previously during a bit of sun we had a couple days ago, and it topped up from, I think it was 97% to 100 in about 15 to 20 minutes. So it's really, really fast charging unit. Really nice, very well made, well constructed, and I'm pleased with it so far. So let's get back on the table. We'll finish up the info, and I'll give you the links and tell you where to go to pick one up if you're interested. Again, I show all of these just as showing you what's out there. I'm not saying you have to buy one or the other. I mean, I have some people that buy one and go, oh, I like this one better. Why didn't you show me this first? Well, that's when I got this one. I can't show you what I don't have yet. So let me put it up on the counter there, and we'll finish up. All right, so we're back inside, and as you can tell, I did leave it out there for about, oh, I don't know, 25 minutes or so while I was kind of cleaning up in here, and it's back up to 99% on the battery. That's that low power, bad placement solar panel arrangement there. It was still, I did manage to get it up to about 25 watts. What I did was I put it on the chair that I had this on, and I had it up in the air. So we were getting 25 watts in, and as you can tell, it charged up fairly quickly. Now, from a complete dead charge, using the plug-in here, using this AC adapter, you're going to take about 9 hours to charge this from completely dead. So you would imagine that a solar panel, unless it's a very big solar panel, is going to take, you know, maybe a little bit longer. All in all, what I like for solar panels is keeping things topped off and ready to go. But it definitely is handy that you can recharge the thing from dead with a panel or that. So definitely a cool deal. I like the construction on it. You know, as you can tell, it's kind of that plastic rubberized construction to it. It does have a fan on the side there, so it keeps it cool should things get too hot inside. Also has a light on the back, and I didn't demo that yet, so we'll turn that on. There we go. There's one. Next level is flashing. And then you have your flasher, and it's off. So it is handy to have a light with these. That's one of the things that, as strange as it seems, I really like on these solar generator, these power stations, is the light. Because right away, if you grab this, the first thing you're going to do is go, oh shoot, where did I put my charging cable? You turn this on, you can find it, you know. So I do like that. It's kind of an added convenience. I do like the unit altogether as a whole. The inverters, you know, the 300-watt pure sine wave inverter worked flawlessly, gave me no problems at all. It powered everything I plugged into it within reason. You know, I'm not going to power a coffee machine or a microwave into it. It's not going to be able to do that. So like I said, you can pick this up right now. Normally they're $299.99. So normally they're $300. These are on sale now for $239.99. So that's $240. And that's a pretty good price considering the going rate on these is about $1 a watt. I'm noticing that with the larger units and the Blue Eddies and stuff. If they're 1,500 watts, they're $1,500. So you're getting a pretty good deal here. All in all, definitely a good little unit. I do have a friend that will probably want to buy this from me. So I will probably let them have it to test out. And if I run into any problems, I'm sure they'll let me know. They'll probably demand a refund if it doesn't work. So I'm pretty sure it's going to work. All in all, good little unit. Good solid little unit. Not too heavy. I would estimate about 11, 12 pounds. Not too bad, definitely portable. You have this nice rugged carrying handle up top here, so that's really cool. Also, you get the inside it, you're going to get the charging cable, the AC wall charger, the cigarette lighter adapter cable, the car charger, and again, make sure your car's running when you do that, and the MC4 solar charging cables. So you're getting all that. You're not getting a solar panel. You are going to have to buy a solar panel for this, but all in all, definitely a good deal. So that's the deal on it. I will give you a link down below. You can check out that link and see if you feel these are right for you. I have seen some of these on Amazon, but they're not the newer ones with the orange panels. They have the black panels on the side. This is their newest unit. This is their 300-watt portable power station from GOLABS. So check it out, and I will put a link for you down below. Also, too, don't forget to check out our other links. We have our Amazon affiliate store down there. I try to put everything, this one won't be in there, but I try to put everything that I review in that store so you can see it. In case I forget to tell you how much something weighs or what size it is, Amazon will always have the specs right there for you. Also, don't forget our My Patriot supply down there. It's preparewithiridium.com. They got a sale going on this month. You definitely want to check it out. You can save a lot of money if you purchase this month on their 3-month or 4-week kit. Definitely good deals. That's preparewithiridium.com. And my buddy over at Freeze Dried Wholesalers, don't forget him. You can use my link. You can save 15% on your order. So if there's some stuff you want to get freeze dried, good 25-year shelf life on them, check them out and you can pick it up. Anyway, folks, I thank you for watching. Stay safe and stay prepared.